Hey guys, welcome back to our yoga. We're going to begin in Trikonasana, triangle stretch. Just trying to get deeper and deeper into the stretches here. Now we're working into closing off our scorpion pose, which was the focus for April, okay? Just really to tap into that space, opening up the deltoids, the sternum, lifting up the tailbone equally so that we are able to stand much more securely in our inversions, okay? So if you're with me here, we just slip in a couple of breaths in Trikonasana as we work our way into the inversions, okay? Good. Now you press down through the circumference of your heel to lift up the torso. Now the arms are on the same plane, then we're just going to slip in 2 breaths here. Feel that massive side body action happening here, as well as all the way out from our thighs to the glutes, all the way up, feeling a nice tilt. Breathe it in as you evolve the chest more and more. Feel like it's a massive dynamic multi-tissue stimulation here. Let's get into a massive reconfiguration here. Tap into that space, breathe it in, slip in. 1 or 2 breaths here. Good. You come up. I want you to poke out the glutes. Poke out the glutes. Feel like the abdominis is really holding us up here, okay? Feel the full power of the sternum and the transversus abdominis and the rectus abdominis, okay? Lifting you up. Breathe. Press down your heels as you come onto the second side for that same engagement, okay? Breathe. Feel that side side body. Just tap into that space. Evolve the chest more and more by pressing down the tippy toes as well as the fingertips on your right hand, and just evolve more and more. Hold up the glutes still actively engaged here. Massive back engagement. Good. Come up. And we're going to tilt it backwards, okay? Again. Good. And then now we come to Virabhadrasana 2. 1. Flow it back. Open up more. Plank. Up dog. Plank. Down dog. We're going to lift up that right hip. Open up here. Flex and point that foot. Square through. And then back on the second side. Open the chest, evolve more and more by pressing down our left hand here, left fingertips. Actually, so our weight is not on our fingertips, we're pressing down the heels of our feet and the balls squarely of our foot, okay? On both sides. Feel, straighten that leg, both legs are straightened, and go deeper and deeper. Just slurp in 3 breaths of fire. Pretend there's a mirror in front of you, and you just clog it up with your breath, okay? Cause massive fall on that mirror with your breath. Breathe, breathe. Feel the transversus abdominis get a real massive lift here. Feel the back muscle also get a nice constriction. Good. And then we're going to come up squarely here. Feel how the rectus abdominis and the transversus abdominis gets a nice massive pull as it actively supports us here, okay? By lifting up all the way to the rib cage into a nice back bend here. Feel the hips coming down, press them forward so that you can get an engagement as well. There's a multi system. Breathe. Good. Still poking out the glutes. Now we're going to tilt our legs 45-90 degree angle and evolve more on the second side. Plant your fingertips. Tap further, evolve the chest, deeper and deeper. Breathe. Put a massive smile on your face. Feel that deep hip, groin area, the abduction. Get a nice lift here. Good. And come out. Nice and slowly, okay? Feel our rectus abdominis, as well as our transversus abdominis gets a nice lift here. Get it back. Good. Now we can flow it back. We are Prasarita 1 and 2. And then we're going to begin our standing sequence, okay? Open up, hip, plank, up dog, and plank, and down. Good. Now I want you to jump about the midline of the mat. And we're going to forward fold here, okay? We're going to do our sun salutation. Fold up the glutes. Straighten the legs, elbow points here. Don't try to lock them, okay? Ooh, beautiful. Now as you're standing in mountain on Dandasana, we're just going to slip in one more breath here, and then we're going to come into dancer's pose. Just getting ourselves in balance, and balance we shall have. Open up more and more. Good. Come into a quiet stretch here. Good, rest of the feet. Airplane and out. I might take our lotus here. Just stand to the lotus here. Just slurping one more breath here in lotus. Good. So we stand in lotus on the opposite side. Poke out the glutes again. Lotus. Good. Reach up to the front of the mat now in lotus. Feel like a massive engagement across the thighs, the hips. Good. And then if you're feeling fancy, we're going to take our acrobatic trick here. Raise the arms up, forward tilt, back, and out. Good. Just let me one more breath here, and then we begin. Back to mountain or Dandasana, we will flow, okay? Pull out the glutes. Straighten the legs, don't open. Sun salutation on 2. Good. And then we're all going to take our dance pose to the opposite side. Our right leg gets a nice lift here. We have balance, that's what you have. Good. Just tell yourself, I have faith. I have faith. Courage, have strength, mobility. Good. Breathe in. Feel the applicators. Good. Half moon. Airplane. Good. Come out. We're going into lotus now again. Open up that hip. That knee rotation gets a nice lift. Poke out the glutes. Okay? Good. Second side. Side body. Good. Poke out the glutes. Come into lotus. And let's be gentle with the knees. Don't make too much sudden movements, okay? Good. Lift up. Good. How does it feel? We need to come into our acrobatic trick. Second side. Look bind. Come out. So mountain is where we began. We're now going to jump our feet to 4 feet apart. Then we're going to come into Prasarita. But we'll begin on the front side actually. Open the chest. As we're coming into our inversions, just fix your balance. Out the glutes. okay? Nice and strong. Tap into that backbends sequence that we began when we did our triangle stretch here. We really try to go into that bend. Now bend, bend, second side, side body. Feel that massive reach. Jump into that space. More and more. Open the hips up. Wider and wider. Welcome to an acrobatic trick. Shake here. Open the hips up more. Good. Second side. Side body. Then we take a little tug here. Bob it at the elbows. Elbow bob it. Elbow bob it. We're not in our neck ball. We're just the upper chest area. Deltoid sternum. Good. Come out. Now we need to do our tripod. Feel the transversus abdominis and the sternum abdominis really working, the rectus abdominis. Yes. So the mind will not give up, okay? Not give up. Strengthening ourselves here. Nice and strong. Open up the hips wide. Come into a full split here. Tilt the chest up as high as possible. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Upper chest area. Get a massive stretch here. Breathe. Stretch, stretch. Side body, side body, it's a little bit intense, but our back is used to it now because of the shoulder rotation. Really gives us a massive lift, okay? Why don't we try second side? Just try to enter our mind back onto the mat. Woo! It's important that we bring our mind back into the floor. When it starts to wander, drop our mind wandering out the room. Poke out the glutes as much as possible. Star. Just on the down. Good. So really come to triangle. Tripod. Oh. Breathe. Feel that hip line, feel that massive stretch. Breathe. Do your hip release. Don't compromise your breath to get deeper into the pose, okay? Poke out the glutes. Good. And then look at us. Star and out. Whew. Sort of come out. Then everything okay. No pressure at least. Just relax a moment. Up here. Let's try to get inversions as possible again today. Getting that massive work. We have a lot of work waiting for us outside, but for now, we're just on the mat, okay? Focus is on the head. Open up the chest. Breathe. Come into a tuck here. Let's get anchored. Feel like the upper chest gets a massive stretch here. We're going to just give it more relief. We're going to fish pose. Really open up the chest more here. So now we're going to the second side of our tripod in inversion, which is our last side for our inversions here. Just take in as much as possible. open the chest, tilt massive side body. So you see, opening, flexibility plays a big role in the strength of our inversions, okay? So let us never give up on our hip opening sequences as it will give us massive results, okay? Massive engagement. So let's come up. Ooh. You feel that breathing yet? Good. We come into our fish pose now. Just give our back a little bit of relief here. Open up more and more. It gives our upper chest area much grace, much structure here. Really. Lift up the tailbone, bring the sternum to the chin, breathe, and then we'll come the crown of the head, and then it will. Back and down. Whew. If you're here for one life like I am right now, the body will give us, but the mind will not give out, okay? Now, we'll go to the back region. Second side, recline region. Good. Now, we're going to come into plow pose. Happy baby. Open up wider and wider. So that the knees can come down. Breathe. Good. We come out. Whew. Yes, we made it through our power yoga sequence for today. We powered all the way through. You deserve a nice Shavasana. Come down onto Shavasana. Take 3 minutes in Shavasana. Just breathe this way through. Give gratitude, thanks here. And if you made it this far, please subscribe to the channel. Like so that it can get pushed out to more people in the algorithm, as well as leave your thoughts in the comments, okay? Thank you so much. I absolutely love you for watching, and namaste. Oh.